so much for watching. We'll get started right away here. We're gonna check the version here. We are running version 6.1.22 on our test machine here. Let's go ahead and click the new button in the top center of the screen. Give your virtual machine a name. We're calling ours Windows 11 Test, and check where the machine is being installed. We just leave it on the C drive there. Change the version to Windows 10 64-bit. Make sure it's 64, and then click Next. We're going to choose how much RAM is on the virtual machine. So ours is going to have 4096 megabytes of RAM, or 4 gigs. Pretty standard here. We'll go ahead and create a virtual hard disk file here, virtual disk image. Kind of keep everything at default there. Fixed size, so we're going to set that at 64 gigs. If you feel like going a little bit extra, definitely do that as well. Again, with that file location, make sure that's all good to go. I'll just take a second here while we create that sort of software hard drive. Okay, and go ahead and click Start on that green arrow in the top center of the screen. You'll be asked for the ISO file for Windows 11 here. Sorry, we've actually got 2 monitors here, so kind of opened up on the other monitor. Let's go ahead and pull that over. You'll see that yellow and green folder icon there. Let's click that, the blue and green Add button there, and kind of find that ISO file where we've got that saved. And go ahead and click Choose. Make sure it's selected there on the drop down and click Start. All right, bear with us. Sorry about the screen there. Okay, we've got that pulled over. And then we're going to wait for Windows 11 to boot up here. And that's a great indicator that it's working when you see that Windows icon, so that's good. All right, we're in the setup here. We'll go ahead and click Next, kind of keep everything at default. Install now. Kind of take a few seconds. If you have a product key, you can enter it at this time. We don't, so we clicked I don't have a product key at the bottom. Then you'll select the version of Windows 11 you're using. We went with the Windows 11 Pro installation, kind of a typical version here. And click Next, agree to those terms, and click Next again. Then we'll click the second option, Custom Install Windows. You'll see the hard disk you set up earlier. We'll go ahead and click New, set it to the maximum size, Apply, and OK. Click Next. And then just a few minutes here while that installs. It may take a little bit longer depending on your disk speed and things like that, processor. We'll go ahead and restart after that. And then this is where we got the important step coming up here. So we're going to want to turn off the virtual machine by pressing the X in the top right corner and then power off the machine. Make sure it's power off, not save system state. Go to your settings, storage, fourth option there on the left. Take that ISO file and remove it, that red X in the bottom. Go ahead and confirm, remove. Press OK. And we're going to start that up again. So essentially, we've taken the physical CD out of the disk drive in this case, if you were installing it on an actual computer. And then it's going to take a few more minutes here while we boot Windows 11 again. And this is where we are going into the setup here. All right, just wait a few minutes for this to finish loading. You'll notice that super awesome new Windows 11 startup sound there. We'll kind of leave everything at default here, kind of continue through the setup. There's quite a bit of loading. I think with it being a virtual machine, it might be a little slower too. We actually tested this installing it natively, and it was much, much faster. So virtual machine can definitely slow it down a little bit. And we'll get this going here. It's going to check for updates. This one will take a minute, especially depending on network performance. We've got our GigaBlast here, so it doesn't take too long. We're going to set this up for personal use for testing purposes. Hit next. We'll go ahead and sign into your Microsoft account. We actually got our password wrong the first time, so take your time. And it'll take a few minutes as well to get to the next step. Here's where you're going to create your PIN. If you want a password with symbols, numbers, letters, everything, you can click that checkbox, include letters and symbols. But we just went with a 4-digit PIN. Go through your privacy settings and agree. There we go. All right, and then this is where we're going to customize our Windows experience by letting Windows know how we'll be using the machine. We're just doing business, so we'll just select that and continue. But of course, you've got other options there to um, make your experience a little better. And we'll post on our website as well, knatech.org, as we receive more information and kind of mess around with it more. We'll keep all of our files local. Won't be messing with OneDrive right now. It'll take a couple minutes again here to finish setting up OneDrive if you're using it and check for those updates. We've got it booting into the setup here, or not the setup, the desktop. This process definitely takes a few minutes. And here we go, that super awesome new Windows 11 desktop. We've got the apps loading automatically, some drivers and updates coming in. You may need to restart a couple times for all of that to be set up there. But keep an eye on our website, knatech.org. We'll be releasing tons of new information. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.